First trip to Africa, we started off the week on an elephant hunt, and I don't really know why we started with an elephant hunt, but it was always something I wanted to do.
NG49 is situated in Ngamiland. It is on the edge of the Makgadikgadi National Park and the Ngai National Park.
Yeah, so we landed in Botswana and immediately went headed towards the camp. It was a couple hours drive from Mound, and about halfway there you start seeing elephants, and I guess it kind of took me by surprise. I didn't didn't expect to see them on the main road there, and when you actually see the first one in person, it's hard to describe what they look like just walking down the road. And then from then on, I bet we saw 30 or 40 on the way to camp, and it took me by surprise. So obviously pretty excited seeing that get into camp.
When we were going into camp, I just really felt good about everything. Really the first hour out of Mound, we already started seeing elephant everywhere. We must have seen probably 20 or 30 the first 40 kilometers maybe in there, and so it was quite exciting going in there. And then I remember that first road, once we got off the tarmac, I've never traveled to camp seeing there was tracks and dung, and you could just see that road was like a highway. So I was really feeling good about it. And then just right at dark there, we saw that bull on the right hand side of the road. That was definitely a shooter. It was hard to see what size he was, but it was a very strong bull, and he had good length. You could see the white ivory shining actually. So yeah, man, I felt good.
The more I look at him, the bigger he's getting. Yeah, you can turn now. You can see that little bit. Is it me or is the other side touch much longer?
Can't see the other side. Okay, we remember we also had a bit of an angle.
Yeah,
but let's leave him. Let's not make him uncomfortable. Can't hunt now, you know.
Yeah. Let's just sort out this phone. Giving me
Right, morning Craig.
Morning.
Mr. Boddington, you doing well here this morning?
I'm doing good.
Sorry, I know you love him so much.
Yeah.
All right, now we day one here in Botswana. Yesterday afternoon we arrived, and Brandon, nice driving in and already seeing some good prospects on the road, eh?
Yeah, 40 or 50 on the way in, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy. A person is blessed to be able to come and hunt these areas. But we were yesterday on the road coming in. There was a bit of water here and there, and we managed to find or see a few nice bulls. But it just encourages a guy to at least see a bunch like that already on on the first day. This morning we've stood up around 5:30, had a good breakfast, and our crew is ready. 2 vehicles going out. We're going to scout, I think, the eastern boundary, and the other group is scouting on the western side. And so, yeah, it looks very promising, and we're very excited. This area is an early season area. The greenery is still pretty good. There's a few waterholes being pumped, and everything looks very positive. So let's hope we have a good day. You ready for it?
I'm ready. My first time here, so I don't really know what to expect, but I like what I've seen so far. So.
Brandon is not the standard operator. He's most guys start with a springbok. We're starting with the elephant, so it's a little bit backwards, but we're gonna do our best and have an awesome week here.
Yeah, can't wait.
So very, very educated elephant hunters are saying 21, 22 inches, but what's super encouraging about this track, you can see this. Look, these areas very smooth, but the whole foot is quite smooth, and then you find those big cracks.
Yeah.
The blocks, those big blocks. This must be a very old elephant.
You see the blocks here?
Yeah.
They represent a very old.
And look if you come here.
And the smoothness here on the
You see this
on the rear
you
from
can
here.
identify that track.
It's smooth, finished.
Look here.
Yeah.
So those two, there where Randy was showing now, see it has these two indentations, it's his ID. So like we have the fingerprints, this guy,
You
that's his
can't lose
fingerprint.
him. The trackers will always find him by this.
And these guys are so flippin' good, eh? They will this track, if there's 10 others, they'll know it's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is
The kind of track that you can get excited about.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's go and test the rifle, and we know it's shooting straight. Not
That's probably important to show you what you're using to shoot.
yes.
But
We will get him.
this is that 416, eh?
Yes.
Is it still pretty good? Half a meter to the left, it shoots, but it's
I shoot left-handed, but I've always shot right-handed rifle, so I'm used to it. Yeah, I know. I can't even believe they let me in.
I must say, you seeing Fred's eyes are twinkling a little bit at the moment. Not that you can see his eyes that much, but it's big. Fred, you should be happy like it. It's guys the one and the same.
Yeah.
You left
My brother from another mother.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed too.
Special moment in the year for Fred.
A left-handed ginger like me.
Two of them together on safari.
It's like two unicorns in the bush.
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah, you're on target. Just at the bottom of the target.
Pad low.
on the bottom of the orange.
Brandon, obviously you've now looked a little bit on the YouTube on things like that about elephant hunting.
Yeah.
Would you like to try and go for a brain shot, a shoulder shot? What's your ideal?
I mean, I think I'm comfortable either way. I don't, on the shoulder, you may have to kind of talk me through exactly where you're supposed to. I mean, I've studied pretty hard on the brain shots, but.
Okay.
On a very good elevation of the elephant, it will tell you where to shoot.
Okay.
Usually, if you stand broadside, then the brain shot will always be. I mean, for me, I'll go for the brain.
Yeah.
But the heartland shot is always the best. You cannot miss. You cannot. If you shoot it, 100 meters, you will get your animal. So it's up to you.
If you shoot him in the brain and the elephant does not go down, then you give him
more.
Try and give him if you can to in the lungs. But I mean, hopefully if we can get close enough, these elephants normally allow you to get within distance of trying to get a brain shot.
So we get up the first morning, we're hunting, go down the road right after daylight, shoot the rifle a couple times, make sure it's on, and we didn't drive, I don't think 5 or 10 minutes down the road, probably 5 minutes, and the guys start, getting all excited and stuff, and look over, the first elephant we saw that morning, big, I didn't know how big, I was kind of sitting on the other side of the truck and couldn't see it, but I could tell they were serious. So we hopped out, and you know, everybody's all excited.
I could immediately see it was a monster, and when he turned and he started quartering towards us, the ivory was, you couldn't see the point of the teeth, so it was the mass on the top and the length just it made it to me a no-brainer. We have to shoot this bull. So this elephant, this is a 10 out of 10 elephant. We're gonna have to go looking for this one. Then I said to him, let's go. Everything happened pretty fast there.
Yeah, I couldn't understand what they were saying to each other, but I could tell they were excited. And Dougie actually looked at me and goes, Brandon, I'm sorry, it usually doesn't happen like this, but we got to shoot this elephant. So I knew we were in.
You were in for business.
Yeah.
And made our way closer to the bull. The wind was actually perfect at that time, and the bull was feeding from east to west. We came around and tried to get just in a good position, and while afterwards when I spoke to Randy about it, we thought he's going away, and actually then he fed right into us, giving us that frontal brain shot. We didn't know, we all saw the bull was big, but once we got close and he came walking straight at us, and a guy could see that teeth just sticking out. The bull would stand behind a bush, but then you would see the tusk sticking out, you know, on this side or that side. It was actually a surreal moment.
Just straight on. Right there. Get ready.
It's okay. Shot.
Brandon. Listen, you don't know what the hell you just said.
What kind of fun do you do? Just 30 seconds you are done.
Holy
This is a nice shot.
You don't. Thank you. Listen, my ass is shaking like a little 16-year-old.
Did you have him tied up?
just to be clear, this doesn't happen.
This is
I've never seen this big elephant like this.
Guys, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Listen, dude, listen, gents.
That's it.
Yeah, you can really, boys, give me a hug.
How you feeling it, Brandon?
Brandon,
Talk. I saw you shaking. I was like, I know it's bad.
Brandon, my ass is doing it. I feel like I'm a little boy here, man. You don't know what you've shot.
No, I know it.
Chad Allen has came here for Safari.
And the next thing I know, we're on shooting sticks, and this giant bull's walking through the brush, and shot it and didn't really know what I had shot, but I could tell by the look on their faces that it was big, and walked up to it, and I don't know, it's hard to describe, you know, that the first time you see it walking up, it was 10 times bigger than I thought it would be. So
Listen, I'm giving this guy shit this morning already. I said to him, listen man, we can't, you always send me pictures of these big elephant, and I've never seen one. The first elephant we see today, a giant. Whoa. Oh, my ass was doing this. I stood there. Yeah? Yeah. We haven't even removed the gloves. Not even the balaclava is off.
I didn't even take my morning leak yet.
You didn't, Fred.
Listen here, Brandon, but look, elephant, like there's nothing in the world in this. Look at the eyes, look at the head. When that thing walked at us.
I'm glad I didn't have time to even think about it.
You see where our shot was. Around there, Scotty.
What did you just do?
Brandon, you're the luckiest guy I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the ginger cow. What do you think, boy?
Hey, is that what we were supposed to do? How big is that?
Brandon, it's a flippin' stunning elephant. It's the biggest one I've ever shot, by far. Brandon, we did our first day intro speech about 20 minutes back. This is incredible.
It's the first one we saw hunting.
So this morning we just went out, shot the gun, and Scotty, we were all sort of all very optimistic of some action around camp. And literally the first elephant we saw after we shot the rifle was this guy just walking out, and it was a no-brainer from the second we saw him whether we were going to shoot him or not. We just came around. Randy was leading us beautifully into the bull, and we came with the sticks down. He walked right into us, and Brandon, tell me, man.
I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. I obviously don't know what I've got here, but what do you say?
I don't know what we're going to do with Brandon. After this we have to go shoot a regular animal, and I don't know how this is going to work, but I was shaking. It was unreal to see that big bull just walk into us, man. And when he saw us and he pulled his ears open, you made a perfect shot. I think there was not even time to get nervous for you or what.
No, I didn't even, I didn't know what. We walked around the corner and the thing was,
it was there. So it's hard to describe, but this is an unreal trophy, man. Congratulations, Brandon.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you, dude.
I don't know what to say. So when we walked up to it, like I said, I didn't know what to think, and I could tell again by their reaction that we really shot a special elephant, and then when I got up to it, I didn't know what to think, and kept hearing them freaking out about the size of it and everything. So it was just kind of hard to believe how it all went down and how lucky we were the first day. But sometimes that's how it goes, and I'm glad it was us that it happened to.
This is.
Right, so we must just make a little video for Chad Allen.
Yeah.
Chad, next time, this is the guy to come with on safari. You'll come as an observer just so you can shoot a big elephant.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get more likes on YouTube than Chad.
Yeah. So this is an old hunter's tradition for your first elephant. It's like the scalp of the elephant. I'm used to working with on this size.
That's cool.
That's cool. So then this you can put on a wooden board.
Yeah.
Your first scalp of the elephant.
Yeah.
Really cool, eh?
Very cool.
That day after we shot the elephant, we managed to find probably another 40 to maybe 50 elephant bulls that morning and afternoon session. And then I think Brandon only really could start understanding what you'd done, because we saw so many bulls, and there was probably 4 to 5 bulls that were in the 50 to 60 range. But yes, Brandon, then you really saw, eh?
Yeah, and those looked big to me. So the whole rest of the day we kind of drove around, and I couldn't believe how many big elephant were in the area. Everywhere we went, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's really an exceptional area. Hier in de Naipan, Baines Baobab is the area here, and very nice to come out here this afternoon. We had an easy afternoon, so decided to come and see just how it looks out here, and it's pretty cool. You see with this open flats and in the islands here and there. I would love to see this paradise when it's in flood and with lots of water, but this has its own beauty as well, so it's pretty cool. This is the fruit of the baobab tree that I've just learned is actually very good. I thought Scotty was again trying to be the prankster himself here, but it's very nice. Randy says that they make a very nice energy drink, and they boil it with milk. And I've got one in my mouth. It's like quite an odd taste.
Suck it and then that's sour. Otherwise you'll fit over.
It tastes like with time, you must be very desperate to go get better. What did you say?
It tastes like shit.
I was trying to make it sound interesting, but it's not the best tasting. It's not similar to Lindor or anything like that, jerky or like that, but it's like a milky flavor, yeah. But even in South Africa, there's many that do it. So there's many guys that. All right, so we've had a very blessed safari. We've actually found our elephant on the first day. This is the second day here in Botswana. We are currently in Puduhudu village, which is the village associated with NG49, which is the hunting area where we harvested the bull. This morning we are here at the meat where they are donating and distributing the meat in the area. You'll see behind you here is the where they put all the meat in, and then they let the people coming in through the gate coming here and they collect the meat. The Puduhudu Village Trust is here as well, which so the money which gets given to them from the elephants that get hunted, their share comes here, and then they have a trust which then sits and discusses and then uses that money hopefully to improve the village and to buy things to help the village grow.
And we were supplying them with the meat of the elephant that you shot yesterday. One of the most things that we really enjoy, one of the benefits that we get from the Southern Safari.
Very cool.
This container, we have 158 yards.
Excuse me, how much?
158. So we'll be supplying each yard.
A yard is basically a family, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Some of them they are
158.
extended, some of them they are supplying them.
One of the coolest parts about the trip for me was, you know, you hear that it's the elephants feed the village and communities and all that, but we, the day after, we got to go into the community where the concession is and checked in with the lady there who distributes the meat. And there's I think 158 families that were all listed out on her little tablet, and each one of them gets their allotment of meat, and it's the first time they had protein since last hunting season. So I thought it was pretty neat to get to see, you know, how it actually works, and that it truly does, you know, benefit the community, and seeing the look of, you know, they were all lined up excited to get their elephant meat for the week, and like I said, it's the first time they've had any protein since last year, so pretty neat experience.
First day I met Brandon, Scotty said to me he's quite a chilled out dude, and I think he was spot on with that. Branny, you just took every day as it comes and just sort of enjoy the moment and didn't take things too serious. I think that's probably the key to most of this. Just to come here and actually just have fun, and what will happen will happen. It really went well, and I hope that you know, with all that you enjoyed it, and that it was what you thought it would be and better.
Oh yeah, no, it's been an amazing week. So yeah, I couldn't ask for more.
I think the hunting and the camaraderie about it is probably what was for me the nicest about it. Yes, we shot beautiful animals, but we also made a new friend, and that's the coolest part about hunting. It's just about the guys you get to hang out with.
Yeah, for me, Dougie, I just want to thank you for making my first trip here what it was, man. I couldn't have asked for anything more. You run a first-class outfit, and I mean, exceeded all my expectations, and can't wait to come back and do it again. It was a hell of a time.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, and look forward for our future adventures. We already have a few dates lined up for the US, just going to hang out a little bit, and lovely. It would be nice to meet your family.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to come.